I went and saw Game Grumps on Friday. The final tour.
Did you get in a fist fight with anyone?
No. Too much love at this place. No one was fighting. A lot of hot chicks though, so it's alright.
Rebel Gaming Club Worst Pickup episode 139.
139? That's a lot.
I'm Dan, that's Nick. We are the Rebel Gaming Club, a weekly pickup show of all sorts of medias. I had a little bit of luck this week, just a little bit. Not a lot.
Hey, well, it's better than none, right?
That's right, so we do have an episode worth of material here. First up, let's just get right to it. Out thrifting, found a couple books. I don't think I showed this last week, did I? The David Letterman top 10 book.
Don't think so.
Do you remember Letterman's top 10s?
No. Yeah, I know.
Alright guys, well I know you guys do. So that's all that matters. And we found this Wayne's World Extreme Close-Up. It's got some neat facts in here, some top 10s as well. Pretty neat find. Both of those were a quarter. Snagged them on up.
Not bad.
Found some VHS tapes, which lately is getting tougher and tougher.
Yep.
I feel like probably 3 years ago was the heyday of VHS kind of hunting and collecting because everyone was getting rid of it, and the thrift stores were still carrying it. Now they just throw it away.
Oh wow! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a real shame. It was like a nice market for a minute, but this one thrift I went to does still carry VHS, but it's like an hour drive, so it kind of sucks. But we found this dual pack, Austin Powers. Thought that was pretty neat.
Those are two of the greatest movies of all time.
It's just a really neat pack, right? To see them boxed.
Yeah, I didn't even
like
know
that.
they had this.
No.
That's awesome.
And we found 3 of these McDonald's tapes here. So this must have been like what, with a Happy Meal type deal?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know. It's the first 3 volumes. I'm not sure how many. It's from '98.
Looks like it's drawn by the people who did Rugrats.
It does. That's what I was thinking right away when I saw that.
Because what the hell is wrong with half of these people?
So I guess we'll have to investigate to see who did the art on that. But it would make sense. I mean, McDonald's would have the money to hire them to do it. Found some records out thrifting. That's another thing that, doesn't happen a whole lot. But we found Split Ends, True Colors. I'm not even going to bother asking you, Sage. Really good new wave punky stuff. This one's from 1980. A fun listen. Actually, I was listening to it before you got here. We found Angel. This is an American band. Kind of prog rock, 70s, glammy. Fun stuff, though. Really neat. Found another Angels record. I believe there's 3 plus a live album, and I think I have all 3 of them now. Found this Godfrey Cambridge. So this record, what year is this? I want to say this was 64, 65, somewhere in there. It would have been like Bill Cosby's counterpart at the time. Died really young. I looked it up. He was only like 43 years old or something.
That's always a shame.
But what caught my eye was on side 1. Inside, look at the tracks on here. Are you seeing? The first one's KKK. The second one is Negro Astronaut. Yeah. So
I'd listen to that.
Subject matter from the 60s. Seems like it'd be a good time. And the last record find was this Bootsy Collins single, Party on Plastic. Look at that album cover.
It's pretty sweet.
You don't know who Bootsy Collins is?
I don't know, but it looks pretty sweet.
Well, he was the bass player. He played with James Brown.
Oh, okay.
Played with Parliament and Funkadelic. You don't know what that is.
No, I know James Brown.
Well, that's something, but pretty neat right there. So we had a bunch of questions, Nick. You guys went nuts this week. It was amazing. Like, a lot of times people don't always comment. We were getting comments with questions from people who never, ever respond.
Oh, Lordy.
And they wanted to challenge you.
Well, they're going to win, I bet. There's going to be ridiculous questions. Guarantee it.
Well, we're going to do that in a little bit. We're going to do some more pickups, and then we're going to sit you down in the hot seat.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Maybe. We'll see.
Went to GameStop, because I have some credit right now.
Oh, yeah.
I got some credit built up. And we took advantage of my buy two get one free for renewing my card.
That's always good.
So when I renewed it, I picked up Civilization.
Those are fun. I like them.
Yep. Picked up this Slime Rancher.
Oh, that's fun as hell.
Heads up on this, guys, as far as like a physical copy goes. I have a good feeling that this one down the road is going to be really hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
What makes me think that is, if GameStop still has this used at $36, there wasn't a lot of them printed. You don't find any new copies on the shelf there.
Nope.
So heads up, guys, if you got some credit, you might want to invest in picking up that if you're looking to,
Not to mention, it's fun as hell.
And another game I don't think is going to last very long on the shelves is this Jurassic World Evolution.
Well, look at the one that came before it on the PS2 and the original Xbox.
Same idea, guys. So especially it's $40 used still.
Yeah. And it's great. I have it. I love it.
So it plays just like that Operation Genesis.
Yeah, pretty much. They added some stuff, but it's pretty much what everyone wanted. Just a bigger, better version of it.
Park simulator type deal with dinosaurs. So that was my buy two get one. So I felt good about purchasing those.
Pretty good deal.
And then another location I found, Legendary. It's a cheap $3 game, but looks pretty neat.
It was alright.
$3.
I was one of those guys who bought it when it was like 30, and I was like, that should be worth it. And I played it, and I was like, no, it was not. It was not.
They fucked me.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool.
And I found a copy of This Is the Police #2. I have the first one on the PS4, which I loved.
I've heard a lot about them, never played them.
I think you'd like it.
Micromanaging
your police force. You gotta delegate all the operations in the force. It's fun. It's neat. It's different. I'm glad to have #2.
I'll give it a try.
Shout out to CM Retro this week for shouting out some channels. One of those channels was Papa Pete, who we know is a member of the Rebel Gaming Club, and it was well deserved. It was nice to see him get a boost in views. And all you guys that watch, you should be subbed to Papa Pete and checking out his pickup videos, because they're very genuine, is what I want to say. You meet Papa Pete one time, you feel like you've known him for 20 years. It's the kind of guy he is.
Good people.
Unlike you, Nick.
Yeah.
Meet you 50 times, I don't even know you.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you're that forgettable
You're fucking
dude.
fist fighting at Manson concerts.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you, man?
With my mom. Every time I tell that story, people are like, your mom? And I'm like, and she won, so don't mess with Mama Sage.
We found some CDs.
Holy Lord.
Jeez. And this might be in your wheelhouse.
Let's see.
But I doubt it. I
have a very weird wheelhouse, to be honest.
We found a bunch. We found Steve Earle. No, I knew you wouldn't know that one. New Riders of the Purple Sage.
We share a name, but
that's about it. Hellcasters. This Best of Stevie Nicks.
Funny story. So, American Horror Story, season 3,
Yeah.
with Stevie Nicks in it. And near the end, I looked at my girlfriend and I said, they keep mentioning Stevie Nicks and I haven't seen the dude at all pop up on here. And she was like, she's been in all the music videos at the beginning of the episode. And I was like, well, no, they're saying Stevie Nicks, and Stevie Nicks is a girl, isn't it? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, all right.
It's embarrassing.
Got it. Yeah. Because I've always heard the name, but I've never seen the face, so the whole time I was like, thought it was a dude. My bad.
You guys at home are loving this. You're loving it.
Oh, yeah.
Found a bunch of metal CDs. Half these I don't even know. Paragon. Not familiar. But
I've
look,
never heard of him.
Blind Guardian.
That does sound familiar.
This is not metal, but this is Jeff Foxworthy.
I was about to be like, that doesn't sound metal, but you know.
Do know this one. Iced Earth.
Oh yeah.
Great band. Neat find. These are all a quarter a piece.
No, that's not bad.
Heavenly. Primal Fear.
Yeah, I've never heard.
Actually checked these guys out already, and it's a solid metal. Melodic. It's good. What do we got here? I don't even know how to pronounce this. Edge. Well, I'm just going to show it to you because I don't know. Looks like some thrash. I don't know.
Hey, he eats pussy.
Yeah. Not metal. Supertramp. But we do like Supertramp. Right, Jerps? Annihilator, which I have heard of. Evergrey. Nightwish, which I've heard of.
Yeah.
We got this Sealed Neil Young live album.
Ooh.
We got another Primal Fear. We got this Falconer. Don't know, but with a name like that, it's got to be good.
Does it though?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cans. Don't know. And that was the CDs right there. So a bunch of metal stuff you don't really necessarily see.
Yeah.
And for a quarter a pop, it's fun to pop in a CD that you've never heard of and kind of experience it for the first time.
Listen.
Are you ready to do this?
No, but yes.
All right, so
I'm ready.
We're about to put you in the hot seat, Nick.
Let's do it.
You guys have sent in questions, and we're going to find out just how many Nick Sage is going to get right. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 0.
That's rough, but okay.
So, Canadian Retro writes... No, he doesn't even have a question, so we're going to keep moving. No, that is a comment about Manson sucking. Oh, we have the first question from Joel Ray Williams. Question for Sage. Who was known as the King of Pop?
Obviously Michael Jackson?
Oh, wow. Russ Lyman writes, in the movie Back to the Future, what was Doc Brown's dog's name?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because he's nerdy, I'm going to guess Einstein. Don't worry, I have a feeling there's going to be some bullshit questions you guys asked in there.
Next question is from Nerd Strategy. Who originally wrote the song All Along the Watchtower? I'll even give you if you can get the person who covered it, I'll give you either one.
I know Bob Dylan covered it, right? Or did he write it? No, I thought he did one of them. Maybe I'm wrong.
You fucking cheat. This is bullshit. You've looked at these there's not there's not a goddamn chance in hell
you
you
know
would have
how I
gotten
know that one? The Watchmen.
Something doesn't smell right here, guys. I think we might have a cheater on our hands.
Oh my god.
Alright. Question number 1 from the Game Grinder. What was Marilyn Manson's band's name before he went with just Marilyn Manson?
Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Boys.
Alright, CM Retro writes, Nick, what was the mascot for the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta? Numbstruck writes, question for Sage. What's a super soaker?
Like a water gun? Like...
Alright, you got it. Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, okay,
I
was like... I figured I wouldn't know that much, but it's okay.
Jesus Christ, Sage.
I was very sheltered. Now, if you ask me stuff about PS1 and N64...
We grew up in the same area, Sage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I guess you were under a different rock, though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
In a fucking cave in the woods.
Yeah, pretty much. With a PS1.
Yeah.
And 2. That was it.
I made a trade this week.
Ooh, I like trades.
With the other Nick. of the Rebel Gaming Club. Nick Grand Champ, that is.
Yep.
I had a bunch of Nintendo Powers, bunch of doubles, and he wanted them. I wanted him to have them, and he hooked it up in return with a bunch of games. We got this Donkey Kong 64.
I love that game. Collectathons like this, oh, love them.
We got this CIB new Tetris.
Tetris is always good. Tetris fun as hell.
This is fun stuff.
Holy crap.
Holy fuck! Move on over.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Look who we got here, guys.
I woke up late and then I had to poop.
Some things never change. Still shitting every morning.
Most mornings.
These guys have missed you.
You probably haven't, but hello. What do you got?
Well, we did a trade with
Grand Champ.
Grand Champ.
Got Donkey Kong, new Tetris.
I really want to like this, but I don't.
I love this game.
Well,
You
what
like a
about
lot
this
of
one?
dumb
This
things.
Metroid Prime.
I only ever played the demo. But that was kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about.
I'm sure it's a
Metroid
good
Prime.
game. This is the one everyone swears by.
Yeah, I liked it.
Hooked it up with a Star Wars Racer, Episode 1, CIB.
You could go 600 miles per hour in that game.
Pod Racer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have this.
It was fun as hell.
And he also hooked it up with Donkey Kong Country.
Hey, that's also a great game.
And a throw-in, he threw this Vermont Expos seat pad here. These guys were an affiliate of, obviously, the Montreal Expos. And they didn't last very long. I think the team was around for 15 years or so.
It's a dumb name.
Yeah, well, they're the Sea Monsters now, and they're affiliated with the A's. But this was back in the day, so that's nice. Notable players that played for them, not a whole lot. I know Jason Bay did. Maybe you guys know him.
Jay Cutler?
Jason Momoa?
No, man.
Oh, I thought we were just naming people.
Well, mine was an actual player.
Found this out thrifting. So, Pokemon here. Who is
Oh my
this?
God.
What character is this, though?
It's a later Blaziken.
Is it?
I don't know what her name is.
Fennekin.
Oh,
It's right
says
on
it
the
on the
tag.
fucking tag. Well, that's embarrassing.
Does she turn into Blaziken? Or is that an earlier generation?
We don't know.
Yeah, none of us know. We're just like, I don't know.
Found this Nas Anthology, Volume 1.
Well, it's yours.
Jordan, you love Nas.
I do like Nas. He's really good.
I don't do rap at all.
Illmatic.
I can't.
You're too busy getting fights at fucking Marilyn Manson shows.
Damn right, son.
Out thrifting, we found this Lego Stunt Rally,
Lego games are great.
75 cents.
That's good.
I can't imagine it's very good on the color.
No.
Nothing really was.
Ordered a record off Amazon.
Oh,
Titus Andronicus. This is the new album. And I'm going to go see them in October.
You got a CD too?
No.
No.
It's digital download on there too.
Produced by Bob Mould.
Yeah.
Husker Du.
Look at Jordan's giving you facts right here, guys. I like this. That's pretty neat though.
yeah.
You haven't listened to it yet.
I haven't. I was waiting to show it, and then now I got to listen to it. I just got turned on to those guys. I knew about them forever, but didn't, fully grasp what they were doing. Now I do. Now I got a lot of catching up to do before the show, so I can have a good time.
Never heard of them.
And the really the last pickup of the week here, out thrifting,
There we go.
$20. This blew me away. Right here. Right here. We got an OG Xbox Halo Special Edition right here
Nice. Nice.
with the matching controller.
And the VCR remote.
Yep.
Wait, you said that one was built in?
I want to say, is it?
No, this isn't built in. Just take it out.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Huh.
Still fucking neat.
God, that
Did you
thing
say
was a beast.
VCR remote?
Shut up, Jordan.
What do you
I know what I
guys
said,
think?
and I meant
Do you
what I
got
said.
the remote for it too?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So awesome. It works.
Yeah. Pretty fucking neat. And I fired it up, worked fine.
We can totally play games with the remote too.
And it had Halo 2 inside of it.
It's stupid.
Boom.
I wonder if Halo 2 was the pack-in for that system.
I think so. Or no, Halo 1 was. Wasn't it?
Was it
Pretty
the
sure,
first one?
Yeah, pretty sure the first Halo was the pack-in for the Green Master Chief system.
I don't know. It was Halo 1 was pretty much launch.
Yeah.
I don't see many of those systems kicking around. Have you?
No.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah. It's not super common, so I was pumped to snag
Mine
it.
has a bunch of stickers on it. From Rancor.
The Sea Bear. Jordan, what have you been up to, man? People want to know.
People been asking.
I'm playing games and fucking.
Do you think you're better than Sage?
At what?
Question: what were the names of the original Power Rangers, including the Green Ranger?
Well, it's Tommy, Kimberly, Billy. Jason was original. Fucking... I can't remember if the original was the black guy or the Asian guy.
Well,
Do you remember?
I don't watch that shit.
Adam was
No,
the,
Zach. Zach was the
black guy. Yeah,
yeah.
that was Zach.
Because I always when I was
In the
little,
last
The
one,
Asian girl. She had a really Asian name.
Trini.
Yeah,
Ah.
Trini. Yeah.
Name the three brothers in Malcolm in the Middle.
I've never seen that show like
I know.
once or twice.
I know Dewey. 'Cause
Malcolm.
He's hilarious.
And Dewey, Malcolm.
Well, no, because Malcolm has 3 brothers, so he wants those 3 names.
Oh.
Reese and Francis.
Yeah.
Who wrote the theme to the Malcolm in the Middle?
Isn't that They Might Be Giants?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
Name a Mighty Mighty Boss Tones song.
Impression I get.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
What movie did the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones appear in back in 1995?
Ooh, basketball.
That's fucking wrong, Sage.
I thought they weren't.
I don't know.
Clueless.
Where?
They're like the prom band.
That's a weird fit for them. Paul Rudd's in that movie.
What dead
Yeah, he
actor? What dead actor was in the movie 10 Things I Hate About You from 1999?
Heath Ledger.
You're
That is
not in the
correct.
chair
Sorry.
anymore.
What was the name of the 1995 Disney comedy kids movie about a kid going to a fat camp called?
Heavyweights.
Yes.
That's a Disney movie?
I love that movie, dude.
That's a great movie. I didn't realize that was a Disney movie.
Name 3 John Hughes movies between 80 and 94.
I don't know who John Hughes is, Chair.
What is the name of the evil race in the Dark Crystal?
I don't know.
Frank asked, Sage, when was Green Day's Dookie released? What year?
1992? Just kidding, 94.
I believe that is correct.
Is it 4 or 3?
Can you name all of the Spice Girls? This is from Joshua.
1994, February 1st.
Oh, alright. So I probably can. Can you?
Can you name all of the Spice Girls? From Josh asked.
Yeah, okay, so we got Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, Posh Spice.
Beckham.
Oh.
That was Posh Spice.
Oh,
Yes,
the last one just does like fitness stuff. Ginger Spice.
Ah, damn it.
Yep, there it was. Here's a question from Richard Hudson. Nick, what was Van Halen's first #1 hit?
That's easy. Jordan, just tell them.
Listen to Van Halen Spice.
Joe Gibson writes, my question for Nick Sage is very simple.
No, Jesus.
Why are you wearing a Manson shirt in 2019 when you spent your teenage years rocking a Hanson shirt?
Never listened to Hanson in my life.
But you know who they are.
I do. I do know who they are, but
Why are you wearing it?
because Manson's great still, so.
Well, Rye the Guy asks, who was the killer in the original Friday the 13th?
Really?
Oh, it was his mom.
Yeah, it was Miss Voorhees. Like, everyone knows that.
Septum Sin writes, here's a question. Name 2 bands that played on the Rock Against Bush punk albums that were released in the mid-2000s.
Oh my god, I remember the commercials for that all the time. You expect me to remember?
That doesn't seem like something that would have commercials.
No, I swear to god I've seen the commercials.
Please.
No.
Like, there were no commercials?
All right, Dr. Pest writes, before he got his own game, Mario appeared in Donkey Kong under a different name. What was it?
Jumpman.
In the Legend of Zelda video game series, what is the hero's default name? And what about his horse?
His
default name is Link.
And it's Epona.
It's Epona.
What are the names of the ghosts who chase Pac-Man?
Clyde's one.
Yeah, because that's the one that stands out. And then isn't it like Inky, Blinky,
And,
Pinky?
yeah, I think that's all
Which came first, Mortal Kombat the game or Mortal Kombat the movie?
The game?
of them. Yeah.
What?
What are you talking about?
What does Pokemon stand for?
Pocket Monster.
Pokemon's.
Sorry. You get the next one.
Unless it's directed towards you.
The character, alright, from Dr. Pest again. The character Jar Jar Binks first appears in which of the Star Wars movies?
Episode 1, Phantom Menace.
This is just a comment from Andrew. Oh, and Nick is rad too, even if he likes Manson.
It's fair, dude. Name one good song besides Beautiful.
Here's a question
Didn't name like a whole album.
from Dr. Pest again. The cover of Motley Crue's Too Fast for Love features which band member's junk?
Ooh.
I don't know the answer, but I'm going to have to say Tommy Lee.
My vote's also Tom. It kind of looks like his.
That's Vince Neil.
Ah,
What NFL team was the only team to go undefeated for the season and also won the Super Bowl for that year?
I feel like it's the New Orleans Saints.
Why do you feel that? Does Sage know, and knowing is half the battle?
G.I. Joe.
All right, Roaming Dan writes, which NHL team won the most Stanley Cups?
Canucks.
Bruins?
The Canucks? That is wrong. I don't know the answer to that, but I know that is wrong. Well, you did a little bit better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew the answers to some of those.
I
Yeah.
knew him to almost none of them.
Yeah, that seems about right for you.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it's gonna wrap up this week's episode. We had a lot of fun, a lot of pickups.
We always
Your
have.
questions were amazing, guys. You guys went above and beyond with these questions, and maybe we can make this, I don't know, a once a month kind of thing.
I'd be down for that. Just have different categories, or...
Oh no, we're just gonna keep firing questions you don't know
Okay.
to lower your self-esteem.
I'm already there.
I'm already on the ground. You can't knock me
Yeah,
any further.
can't knock what's already dead.
In the comments, you let Jordan know that it was nice to see him. Because he thinks you guys don't care about him anymore. Look at him, he's a sad boy.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's depression. That has nothing to do with you.
He wants to show you his drums and how much he's been playing the drums lately.
It's only kind of better.
Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere.
You said you're better than Sage's brother.
Yeah, I did.
Do I see
We'll
a
have a
drum
good-
off in the future?
You guys want to hear a clip?
No. We're saving that for another day. Guys, until next week, you can share this and do whatever you need to do.
Oh, I married 2 people. That's what I've been doing. That was exciting.
What?
Yeah, I married my friends. I was an officiant.
Oh, so it's not like a 3-way.
No.
Oh, I was like, damn,
I married
that's
my
awesome.
friends. They're nice people, so we're all 3 married now.
I'm married. No, 3-way marriage. I don't fuck like that.
So if you guys have, if you want to get married, Jordan will do it
Yeah, I am official. I don't
For
have
a-
a wallet, but I got a little card.
for a 12-pack of Natty Daddy
Not Daddy Daddy. But
in
light.
a box of rubbers.
A little light and some food.
Oh my god, you could have a Rebel Gaming Club wedding. I have an idea. You get the band.
Are you marrying your girl?
No. You
Oh,
get
you're gonna marry your girl?
the band. No.
Does she watch this?
No. Yes.
Let me see those. Let me see those big butts. That big butt you got.
No.